Hello. Yes, today we want to look at workplace bullying.
Workplace bullying.
This is something that, whether you like it or not, it occurs in most workplaces. I've been a victim. I would like to hear your story as well. If you have been bullied before, how did you handle it? How did you manage it? How did it end? What approach did you use? What strategy did you use? And just let us know. All right. In my case, I have been a victim, or I can tell you that it happens in the workplace. Bullying, bullying, it does happen. I'll talk about harassment, maybe another episode. But workplace bullying, what it does to your performance, to you as an individual, if not well managed or well handled, it can escalate. And we've heard of cases where it got very bad and dirty. All right. From my own experience, I had this boss who, from nowhere, for no reason, I don't know, just kept picking on me, picking on me. The trauma of waking up every morning to go to work and knowing that you're going to meet him and be waiting for the next 8 hours or more was a challenge. At some point, I would just decide to just, leave the office, go to work area, probably come back towards close of business. It went on for a while. And there was one fateful day. I was running late to go to work. I was driving, and somehow my car packed up for. I didn't know that one of my battery terminal was not well fasting, so it lost grip, and the battery round that was not charging. So for me to be able to fix it and all of that, and that day was a safety meeting, and I think I was going presenting or something like that. So I had to just park the car by the roadside and look for a means of movement. But if I had known, maybe I discovered what happened, I would just, tighten the terminal head and maybe get a jumper cable to start. I'm going to move the car. Long story short, came back with a friend to come salvage the vehicle. I picked my mechanic, only for me to find out that road safety had towed the vehicle from where I parked it on the ground that it was not on shoulder lane. I didn't use my C caution, blah blah blah. Double wahala. I had to look for means to go to road safety office. Had to patch it, money as well. They gave me a ticket. Went to the bank to pay. That was about 15,000 naira thereabouts. Can't remember. But it was a lot of stress. I was able to get my car. Things that workplace bullying does to you: anxiety, fear. At some point you'll be irritated because mood swing. You'll not be able to focus. You can't be able to perform optimally because you don't know where the next accusation will come from, the next speaking will come from, the next shouting or whatever will come from. It got to a point that it was bad, but somehow I was able to find a way around it, and today we're best of friends. Yeah, you have to grow to a certain stage in your career where you have to be able to manage people, build bridges, leading that relationship. All right, avoid conflict, and move on. Sometimes you turn some bad doings, all right, to pay back with kindness, and that you leave the person in a state. I'm doing all this to you, yet you're doing me instead of paying me back in my coin, you're giving me this. Wow, what kind of heart do you have? Yeah, maturity. It's not a function of age, but you having exposure, you have that understanding that it's a small world, and we come to earn our daily living and move forward. That is in the past now. You see, we play around and all of that. It's in the past, and life goes on. So let me know how you were able to manage your situation. Have you been bullied upon before? How long has that did that go on? How were you able to manage it? Did you succeed in managing it, or it end up dirty? Or just let us know so that people can learn. I tell you, see workplace bullying, it exists. It exists, and it goes, on in most companies. Even if they put the policy, report any bully, blah blah blah, protected, it goes on until we get it right, policy wise, safety culture. All right, doing a bottom-top approach and top-bottom approach. Have a holistic approach in tackling that situation. Let it be a no, zero tolerance for the cases of bullying. Then we're able to maybe kind of reduce it to the barest minimum. So I come your way again. I want to hear your story. It's Chris, your safety man, on your safety and well-being. Do have a wonderful day ahead. Remember, your safety, my safety, the safety of our colleagues at work is much too important not to understand. Do like, share, so we get views about this thing called bullying in workplace and how we're going to put an end to it. Bye for now.